Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie and welcome to another TBR game. Now I haven't played this I think since technically last year. I played it to get my January/February TBR and I think I only read one of those books. This time I'm just picking for August, but I want to pick from 6 books and I'm going to challenge myself to read at least half of them. I need to come up with some sort of punishment, obviously just for fun. Also, can you see my laundry back there? I'm going to close that door. Anyway, I need a punishment idea, so if you have them, please put them in the comments below. If I don't complete at least half this TBR, be a little creative. Not too mean though. But like, okay, a little mean. If you have no idea what game I'm talking about, a couple years ago I made this board game and it involves tarot cards. I'll leave the link to these down below if you want to check them out. They're so cute, as you will see. Basically, the cards just tell me what direction to go in and they all have prompts or genres, etc, etc. I have a PDF of all the directions down below if you want to gander, but I always walk and talk you through it. That's the kind of gal I am. I can't say this sentence. This is like my 5th take saying this. I have changed the prompts numerous times over the last few years because I like to keep things fresh. If you ever have any ideas for new prompts, let me know. But the most recent one and the one I'm using for this game, the Google Doc, will be down below if you want to look at it. Let's go. It's already getting hot in here. I might have to crack a window open. All right, I got my direction cards. I have my character cards and my royal cards. If you see any dust bunnies or stains, sorry, this is old. And please, a round of applause for our main bitch, little bitch. That's her name. She likes to be called it. It's very respectful. Welcome, little bitch. Also, I realized that I scraped off my gel polish yesterday, so my apologies for these ratchet nails. I feel like we never start her over here, so let's start her right there. Little bitch, are you ready for a journey? Please get us some good books. Also, I'll just talk to you like this for a second. I must warn you that the TBR goddess, she's an actual mythological creature. She gets mad at me sometimes when I've ignored her, neglected her, or choosing not to read the books that she gave me. So we might be in for punishments throughout this. Prepare yourself. I feel like she hasn't thrown the judgment or the justice card at me in a while, and she usually loves throwing that at me if I haven't read the books. Like, I don't know how she does it, but she does. Okay, are you ready? Our first direction card is the 2 of Wands. In this deck, flowers are wands, and wands is romance. So if we land on a colored spot, which we are going to, 1, 2, oh my god, we're gonna be reading romance. We've landed on a pink spot, so that means we pick 2 character cards, 1, 2. Both of these have prompts, and we're gonna have to combine the prompts, which is just so fun. I haven't gotten the pink in a while. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, yeah. Now, I can't remember what this means anymore. I think it used to mean something meaner, like read a book that you DNF'd or something like that. But I do know that the lover's prompt is to read a book that was published in June. Let me grab my PDF. Hold on, I was not prepared. What a shock. Read a book that you think will be 3 stars. Why would I do that? All right, let's get to choosing. By the way, I always film the game part first, and then I like stack them together and choose them one by one. So if I ever repeat myself, I'm sorry. But like, I already forget what was chosen for book number 1. A book I think is going to be 3 stars that was published in June, and it has to be romance. I'm definitely going to need the help of my backlist spreadsheet. Welcome to my backlist spreadsheet. I've shown you in a couple videos, so excuse me, but in case you're new and you want to know how to do this, I'm using Excel. Just open a new spreadsheet, and at the top row, put however you'd like to categorize that column. So genre, page count, cover, color. You're going to highlight that top row, sort and filter, hit filter. There you go. Just know if you add something like blah, it won't automatically filter, so you'll have to hit that top row again, unfilter, then filter again. It'll be included. Okay? Earlier today, I added all my recently purchased books on here, but I didn't add my NetGalleys, so I might take a gander on there as well, but let's just search for, first of all, romance, and I do have a column for published in June. Select yes. It looks like we have a few, but we have to choose one that we think is going to be 3 stars. I think. I don't know, I'm trying to make you responsible, mostly because I'm scared. We have real. I feel like that's going to be a 4. The friend zone could be a 3. Tris 6 Venom. Penelope Douglas. I feel like that's going to be a 3.5, which is a 3. The Dead Romantics. 4. My Killer Vacation, probably a 2. Love Theoretically. I can't believe I haven't finished that. One True Loves, The 7-Year Slip, Leather and Lark, yikes. Gothicana, Till Summer Do Us Part. You know what? I might choose Gothicana. And in a video recently where I was going over all of my books, I was saying that I'm very intrigued to read Gothicana, but like I think it's gonna be 3 stars. Gothicana, this is one where like I'm so intrigued to read it, but I feel like it's gonna be a 3 star, but like I still would love to read it right now. So I think we have our first book here. Oh my gosh, and I'm actually so excited to read it. Which is funny because I really think it's gonna be 3 stars, but it's just the kind of thing that I think I'm gonna speed read through. This is a girl, she gets accepted to an elusive university. She ends up going, but I think she has like a romance with her professor, which yes, is problematic, but yes, I wanna read it. There's secrets in the castle. Does anyone love this book? Please let me know. If you've read this, what's your rating? I wonder what she's studying there. I really hope this isn't one more academia book where they don't show us the student in a single classroom or like more than one class. Like if we only get scenes of her in this dude's class, I'm gonna be pissed off. If you tease academics, I will be expecting academics. I want her full schedule. I wanna see her go to lunch. And obviously this is a university. We need to see her in the dining hall. Like don't tease me. All right, next direction is The 8 of Pentacles, which I believe is horror, mystery, or thriller. There's only 4 houses, so it was kind of hard to put all these genres in here, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Under the bridge is 8. It's a blank space. We're gonna discard and try again. Ooh, she really wants a Pentacles here. This is the 7 of Pentacles, and I promise I shuffled these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another blank space. Discard. Okay. And our new direction is... Also, yes, I'm gonna be making that sound effect every time. Oh my god, the 6 of Pentacles. I swear to god I shuffled this. Also, it hasn't been in order since I bought it like 3 years ago. She is determined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We landed on a green spot, so 1 character card, 1 prompt. The genre will be horror, mystery, or thriller. Are you ready? I don't think we are. The High Priestess. What the fuck is this? Read a book that was an impulse purchase. Oh, yay! Oh, this is wonderful. I think she's proud of me because I went on a Barnes & Noble trip specifically for this. Next up is to read a horror, mystery, or thriller that was an impulse purchase. And yes, I do have a column for impulse purchases, and I do go out of my way to purchase impulsively, just for this reason. Okay, so genre is horror, mystery, or thriller. Impulse purchase. You bet your sweet ass yes. Not too many. Tender is the Flesh, I've been avoiding that book. I think because so many people love it, the intimidation aspect is a little frightening, but also I did start it and it was a day when I had a migraine, so I was already nauseous, and then they started talking about things and I was like, I don't know if this is the right time. I still haven't finished Ghost Roots. Okay, wait, this might be cheating. I'm like a third of the way through Ghost Roots. That will get me to finish it. Okay, it's happening. I'm sorry. I hope the goddess doesn't punish me for cheating, but also like, I think she'll like me for finishing this phenomenal book. 1 minute, I can't find her. Oh no! She was hiding on my nightstand, the little sneaky girl. I think I'd say I'm only a quarter of the way through, which is crazy because I've been reading this for months, but they're short stories, so I've been reading like 1 story a month. So far though, this is a 5 star, like a 5.5, maybe 6 star. These are technically horror, but there's a lot of stuff about family guilt, whether that be parental child or even like spousal or partner, but even friendships. It's a very community feeling kind of book, but the vibes are strange, eerie, but very deep. Like, these connections aren't shallow at all. That's the opposite of deep. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's good shit, okay? Some of them aren't fantastical, but they have like a weird sort of edge to them, but some of them are. The 3rd story I read was called Contributions, and within this community, the women would trade things for money if they needed help at a certain point, but they had to always pay into like the bucket, let's say. And these community members have to really vouch for anyone that they add in, because like if you don't pay your dues, they will come for you. This story is about this one woman who couldn't pay her dues, so she paid in different ways. She like was the housekeeper for these women. She like lent her husband to all these women, which was funny because I think he ended up being as useless as all of their husbands. But then she started like giving away limbs, so in that way it was fantastical because like she could just like take her limbs off, but also it very much isn't a fantasy kind of thing. And while this isn't like bloody per se, there was some bloody stuff in the 1st story. I wouldn't say this is gory at all, at least not in the first like 4 stories, despite this picture. Oh, I love this cover. I should not be grinning like that. Okay, I feel like the horror is a very eerie one. It reminds me a lot of Salt Slow by Julia Armfield. I recently just read Odd Body. There's some things like that in here, and I kind of do hope it gets a little weirder, but also the emotions in here are top fucking notch. The writing, top notch. So even if it doesn't get more horrific or more speculative, I am a-okay with that. All right, book number 3, our direction is The 6 of Cups, which is general or literary fiction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, another pink space. We're gonna grab 2 character cards and combine the prompts. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. We have the Devil and the Fool. I think she's making fun of me. The devil is to read a book in a series, either start or continue. I can deal with that. And the fool is read a 5-star prediction? Wait a minute, that's gonna be hard. And it's contemporary. Oh, wait, I think I have the book. I think I only have one general fiction series, and I just got it, and it is a 5-star prediction. And that is Beartown. I've heard nothing but great things about this book, and this series as a whole, and this author. I've never read him before, so I am very excited for this. It also says that it's now an HBO series. How have I never heard about that? Have y'all seen it? I think this takes place in a small town where people are hockey obsessed, but something happens, and I think I already got spoiled for this, so I am trying to prepare myself for it because trigger warning, I'm pretty sure. Under the heavy burden of the junior hockey team competing in national semifinals, the match becomes a catalyst for a violent act that will leave a young girl traumatized in a town. So use your imagination. I'm a little scared. It sounds like that's the beginning too. The story is about a town and a game, but even more about loyalty, commitment, and the responsibilities of friendship. The people we disappoint even though we love them. I'm already getting teary just reading this. I'm a little hormonal. When am I not though? And the decisions we make every day that come to define us. Usually when a book has been so hyped up, I am a little scared of it, but I think I'm so excited to experience this author's writing that I'm kind of excited. Okay, book number 4, our direction is the 6 of Wands. Lots of 6s today. I think she's trying to smite me down to hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blank space. Let's try again. Direction is the 10 of Pentacles. I love this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blank space. Try again. New direction. I feel like I messed up on one of these Roman numerals, but this is the 6 of Swords. Another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blank space. Let's try again. New direction is the 3 of Wands. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, it's a long blank space run. Our new direction is this is the 10 of Wands, which is romance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another blank space. My God. Our new direction is the 5 of Swords, which is fantasy or sci-fi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. I think she heard me talking about the pink spaces. We're gonna grab 2 character cards, find out the prompts, combine them, and it will have to be fantasy or sci-fi. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. The Magician and the Traitor. Let's see what this is. I've gotten the Magician quite a few times since I've played with these new directions. Sometimes I play this on my own just for fun. This sounds complicated, but it's not. I choose 3 books that fit into the prompts and genres. I find out which one has the highest page count and which one has the lowest page count, put those back, and the one in the middle is the book that I get. The Traitor is going to be read a book with a historical setting, which I've been loving lately, so thank you, man. That's actually a treat. All right, next up, I need to read a fantasy or sci-fi with a historical setting. I need to pick 3 of them and find out which one has the middle page count. So this is gonna be an event, and I can't really look at the books. I think I'm gonna have to do a random number generator to be fair. I'm sure I know what's a big book and what's a smaller book, so yeah, let's do this. TBR backlist, let's go. My fate is in the goddess's hands. Genre is fantasy or sci-fi. I feel like there's a lot of historical fantasy too, so let's see. Historical, yes. Okay, there's quite a few options. We have exactly 23 options. Let me pull up a number generator. Okay, 1 through 23, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, generate. 10. I'm screen recording. Why am I trying to show you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Paris Adrift. Oh God. I think that's a NetGalley, and it's like a reprinted NetGalley, and I totally forget what it's about. Oh, that's scary. Okay, let's find out our next one. 3, 2, 1, generate. 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. Entreat Me. This is the Grace Draven Beauty and the Beast retelling. Ooh, I hope I get this. And lastly, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Song of Achilles. Fuck. I'm so scared, but also I just recently reorganized my bookshelves based on interest level, and the Song of Achilles is up here, like at the top. Maybe that was a sign this was gonna happen. Let's find out these page counts. Paris Adrift. Okay, it's not that old. I don't know why I thought it was from like the 50s or something. I was scared I was gonna get another Midwich cuckoo. But Paris Adrift is 320 pages. Entreat Me is 323. Okay. And Song of Achilles, I feel like is shorter than both of those. Oh God, I might have to read that one I don't know anything about. Drum roll, please. 408 pages? I did not realize that. Yay! That means Entreat Me won. Okay. Man, she's on my side. Here she is. This is the author of, Radiance? So I know she can write a good romance. I know that the writing itself was really good. I know she could get a little steamy, but it was still really sentimental, but not in an overly cheesy kind of way. I feel like she wrote this first though, so this could be like the burnt pancake situation, but fuck it. I love a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I have to smell her again because this one smells pretty good. It weirdly is the most bleached looking paper, but it smells like an old book. It probably came from the Beast's library, okay? This is a pretty fun TBR so far, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, on to book 5. Our direction is The Three of Swords, sci-fi or fantasy. 1, 2, 3, blank space, get out of here. Our new direction is, that was kind of a lame, sorry. This is The Two of Cups, general fiction. 1, 2, are you kidding? It's a pink space. Okay, girl, I see you. I know you're listening to me. I think she missed me a little bit. Like she punished me at first and now she's like, girl, I'm sorry, don't leave me. Our prompts are 3, 2, 1. The world and, okay. Maybe she didn't miss me that much. Justice. I think this is to read something from another country, like either the author's from a different country or the book is set in a different country. And then justice is being served here, but the prompt means to read a book that I started but never finished. Fuck. I knew she was out to get me. Next up, I need to read a general fiction that I've already started that's set in a different country. I'm gonna consult my TBR spreadsheet, but I haven't been keeping up with my reading status. I probably started a lot of books since the last time I updated it, so let's just see what's there. Genre is fiction, set in another country, yes. And my status has started. There's not too many. There's some scary ones in here. Oh god. There's ones that are like crazy 5-star predictions. What do I do? You know what might be fun? Which one can I find first? Actually, that's not fair. I know exactly where Martyr is. Can you see how much I hate making my own decisions? Okay, fuck it. Let's do Martyr. He's right here. I don't know what my problem is. I've already read 2 chapters of this. Also, I bought this and I was so excited to see that they had a paperback version when it was released, and I didn't realize it was large type. So this is gonna be me. It actually doesn't look so bad in the camera, but like, whoa, large print, baby. Pause if you want to read it. This synopsis is so fucking serious on the back of the book. The hero is a young man grappling with an inheritance of violence and loss, a mother whose plane was shot down over the skies of the Persian Gulf in a senseless accident, and a father whose life in America was circumscribed by killing chickens on a factory farm in the Midwest. Cyrus, our main character, is a drunk, an addict, and a poet whose obsession with martyrs leads him to the mysteries of his past. I think we're gonna go back in time through the Iranian battlefields with his uncle to present day. I think he lives in Brooklyn. It all just sounds very intimidating, but the first few chapters, I swear to God, were so approachable and readable and funny and witty, but also like I started tearing up. Is that a ladybug or is that a bug? Hold on. Oh my God, it's a ladybug. I think I made the right decision. Guys, I tried to catch her so I could release her outside and she fell and I can't find her and I feel like I probably killed her. Oh God. Anyway, I'm ready to underline the absolute fuck out of this. I'm ready to laugh. I'm ready to cry. Am I ready? I guess I am. She says I have to. I have to. I think that's gonna be a book though that I get absolutely so furious with myself for not reading it the day I got it, which was like the day it came out. And book 6, our final book here, our direction is 3, 2, 1. The 7 of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A pink space. Oh my God. Also, look at that. We made it all the way across the board. All right, our 2 character cards are 3, 2, 1. The Sun and the Empress. Actually, I have no idea what these are. The Empress is to read a book featured in a new release video. Okay, yay. And the Sun is to read a book that was featured in a book haul. Ooh, this one might be hard. I just wonder how much overlap that is. So let's find out. Genre is romance in a book haul. Yes. We're already looking slim. Plus, in a new release video. Okay, there's a few. 6 Times We Almost Kissed, Fool Me Once, Leather and Lark, Birding with Benefits, Not in Love, Not Another Love Song, Dishonestly Yours. Okay, I've technically DNF'd Not in Love, so I'm gonna go with Not Another Love Song. This is actually very exciting. Here we are. This is the author of Forget Me Not, which I gave 5 stars, and I've never read anything else of her. She just came out with another book. But as much as I was excited to dive into that one, a part of me is so satisfied with reading an author's collection in chronological order, so here we are. This is a fan fiction author. I don't know what her inspiration is here, but it's looking a little bit like that Star Wars Reylo kind of thing. This one is really fun though because they're in an orchestra together and I think they're rivals. And I remember reading at one point, I don't know where I saw this, hopefully I'm not making this up, but the author went to some sort of orchestral performance and she saw that the first chair for these two instruments just happened to be on the opposite side of the arch, if you've ever seen like how a band is set up. And she was thinking about how if they just look forward, they are locked into their eyes. Okay, that does sound fun. Plus, I was in orchestra for 7 years. I was a big band geek. I got a scholarship for it for college, which I didn't even take up because it was a private university and I was still gonna have to pay $30,000 on top of the $30,000 that I got. So I just went to community college instead and I gave up the French horn, but I have it in my closet. Anyway, you didn't need to know that. I am excited for the band shit, which is just so much better than singing shit, which I was in chorus too, but band is just cooler. I'm sorry, okay? If there is a ghost scene, I mean, this has to be in the book if they put it on the front cover, but like, I'm ready, okay? The band geek in me is so excited to read this. I just don't understand how they're rivals, because if they're at opposite sides of the arc, they're not playing the same instruments, so what would they be like competing for? They're both first chair of their instrument. Maybe it's just rivals to get like on the good side of the director? Whatever, we'll find out. I'm actually so excited now, yay! So here are the 6 books I'm going to be reading. Not Another Love Song, Martyr, Entreat Me, Beartown, Got the Canna, and Ghost Roots. And if you can't tell by this grin, this is a, ow, I just scratched the fuck out of my cheek. I think the goddess did that because I was acting a little smug, but I'm so excited for this group of books. Like, wow. I know essentially like I picked these out of the options, but we're not gonna dwell on that. Okay, this is fate. Like I said, my goal is to read at least half of these or I shall be punished. I actually don't think that's gonna be necessary, but leave your comment for a punishment down below. And if you think I should prioritize any of these over the others, let me know. I also have another book that I'm for sure going to be reading in August because one of my patrons, shout out to Taylor, sorry, that was a little cringe, suggested that everyone comment for a book that I could read. So there are like 30 something comments. It's the pinned post on my Patreon. Anyone on any level of my Patreon can suggest a book. I'm gonna make it into a spreadsheet, obviously, and then run a random number generator, and I could choose your book. And I have to read it. No DNFs, that's the rule. But also only suggest something if you're not scared of me not liking it. Like, you can't put that against me, I'm sorry. All right, I'm excited for a new month. I love a new start, and I love summer, and I love these. I'm in a great mood. It's Friday, to be perfectly clear. I'm about to stay up all night reading. It's just a good time. I'll see you later. Goodbye.